equivalent set. Two sets A and B are said to be equivalent if each element of A has a one-to-one correspondence with element in B and vice versa. That is, if the number of elements in A is equal to the number of elements in B, then set A and set B are said to be equivalent. Now, let's take an example. Now consider a set A that contains 5 elements, which are A, B, C, D, and E. Now consider another element B, which has also 5 elements, which are P, Q, R, X, and T. Now, since the number of elements in set A, which is 5, is also equals to the number of elements in set B, which is 5, then set A and set B are said to be equivalent. Now, take note that the elements in A are not the same as elements in B. Set A and set B are not necessarily equal, but are equivalent because the number of elements in A is equal to the number of elements in B. Now consider another set C, and set C contains 6 elements, which are P, Q, R, S, T, and T. Now, set C and set B are actually equal because they contain the same elements, but set C and set B are not equivalent. Why? Because set C contains more number of elements than set B. Now, from those 3 elements, it can be said that since the number of elements in set A is equals to the number of elements in set B, then set A is equivalent to set B. They are equivalent. And since the number of elements in set B is not equals to the number of elements in set C, then B is not equivalent to C. Now, according to the definition said that if the set has a one-to-one correspondence, now set A and set B has one-to-one correspondence. Now, this is what it means. Recall that set A contains 5 elements, which are A, B, C, D, and E. And set B contains 5 elements, which are P, Q, R, X, and T. Now, this is one correspondence. A corresponds to P, B corresponds to Q, C corresponds to R, D corresponds to X, and E corresponds to D. So it's as if we are pairing them. We are pairing the element in A with that of B. So A has a partner, B has a partner, C has a partner, D has a partner, E has a partner. So they have a one-to-one correspondence. But consider A and C. A, which elements are A, B, C, D, E, and C, which elements are P, Q, R, X, T, and T. Now, if A corresponds to P, B corresponds to Q, C to R, D to X, E to T, now there's no element that correspond to this other t. So there's an error here. There is no one-to-one correspondence, but this element here has a one-to-one correspondence. So that's what it means when it's said that for a set to be equivalent, it must have a one-to-one correspondence. But a simpler version of the definition is that the number of elements in both sets must be equal. So this is for equivalent of set. If you want to know more about sets, you can just message me directly on WhatsApp. Meanwhile, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. I'll see you in my next video.